So it's now mid-spring in the second year, and I've got a bunch of things on the go. I have a ton of plants, continuing on with that. I've also, let's see, is it up here? No, it's down here. So I'm setting up some cage traps here, hoping I can just kind of randomly scare these deer into them. And I'm also continuing along with replacing dirt walls with earthenware, getting more forges up. And I'm now starting to dig out the upper entrance. And it's traps. So I'll be working on all those things. And I'm got them churning out bricks. I've made this one linked to the regular stockpile to churn out earthenware bricks. And this one, it's currently also linked there, but once I get this stockpile full, I'm going to start firing the stoneware and yellowware. And I have my glass kilns churning out green glass bricks for the eventual greenhouse. So I'm going to basically wall this off, and then I'm going to build a gigantic bridge on the top of it to serve as a roof. And that way, in the second year, or in the third year, I can move all the crops into there so my doors aren't out in the open anymore, exposed. And I'm having them just inundate this area with water, trying to turn these into, trying to muddy these tiles here. But, yeah, we got a lot of food. We got the fisher dwarf fishing. And, yeah, after this year, my doors will be set. We can then just sort of dig in and, survive a prolonged siege if necessary. So, yeah, I'm cutting this tree down, but I think I'm going to leave the lower entrance just for a little while. Until I'm ready to trap that one as well. In the upper one, I already got the magma ready to flow whenever once everything is carved out. And I'm going to need more potash for the next season. So I might as well start that now. Right, let's see. Yeah, some of that ash has been used, so... Another thing I've done is I've just made a stockpile for the wood I want to burn. And separated out the woods that I would rather use to, build stuff. So now that I've done that, I can do that rather than block specific logs I don't want burned. And I'm going to turn this into brick wall, so I'm just going to carve that out. Oh, let's let my doors get to it. And they're all up in the trees. Oh, right, because I made this zone for tea gathering. I guess the second season in spring is when that starts. So, well, it's just 2 trees, so whatever. They ought to finish that pretty fast. Okay. Any cancellations? Right, hemp. You're just going like crazy. Okay, let's check out. Yeah, so that's not going to get moved until they're done picking. Let's see. We've got 2 more available. Just trying to think. Forge or smelter? Oops. Yeah. Fumble fingers. I think about the smelter stuff. I don't have that many. No, actually, no. Get that. No. Okay. Yeah, I think I will do another forge. There you go. That just. Yeah, so this visual bug is actually really handy. Because now I can see which ones are full. Actually, I think it's because I used a fix for, like a visual fix for full minecarts. Um, just because I couldn't remember if the invisible um, magma-filled minecarts or liquid-filled minecarts was still a thing, and so I just, you know, stuck the mod on, and it's done that. Okay. So, oh, right. I was just going to move this back a bit. Hmm, that has like a raggy edge. Oh, I know what I could do to fix that. I'll try that on the next ones. Okay. Oh, they're done. That's good. No doors stuck in trees. Okay. I'm going to delete this zone and just double check. Any more? Okay, that's the indoor. Oh, yeah, I did. Looks like I missed one. Oh, right, no, that one I missed a couple almonds to grab them. Okay, now, okay, I should make another, yeah, just upper entrance. Not the highest priority, so they're not going too hard. Okay, yeah, I had them dismantle this. Just I'm just gonna dump it all there. Okay, Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have put the smelters. I just should have, like, carved out a big space for them, and then I could fit another one in there. Like, can't put there. 7. And I mean, it doesn't matter where the magma pots are. Hmm. So I could just put a couple more in between. But I will worry about that later. Uh, yeah. I'll place those ones and then I'll see about rearranging those. Okay. Just hit F4 now. Okay, so I made a bit of a mess here carving stuff out. Um, Top priority is sealing it. Okay. There's coal here, so yeah. I'm gonna carve fortification. I want fortifications here, so just gonna remove that. Okay. Just put one more cage trap here. Oh, wait, traps. And okay, I got 2 more of these mechanisms. So yeah, it says too close to the edge here. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, now the tier's all the way up here. So yeah, I'm just using up these crappy old mechanisms. Okay, some other things I did is out of all the dwarves, I've selected a couple miners, um, and I'm gonna try to get this guy to take up weaving rather than woodcrafting. Just because he had already been doing it a little bit, and I thought, well, if he moods, I think one of his preferences was like chains, and so I was like, well, as a weaver, I think, they take over clothier shops, so he might make a rope, which is better than being a bloody woodcrafter. So I'm having him do all the weaving right now, and I've also made some, Yeah, a couple of these. So he's the potter. Potter isn't mootable, but if I can get him to do a bit of glass making, I think that was his preferences were something that would create, something a little more interesting. So better than stonecutter. And yeah, blacksmith wasn't that now I'm going to dedicate this one to just this stockpile. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're still going. Okay, they now chase them all the way down there. I was thinking if picking plants would chase them back up, or I could just send her out, or not kill, just station. Go down here. Okay, where is she? She's on her way. Okay. Hard. It's not as easy as I thought, is it? Okay, I better check on other stuff real quick. Okay, I could really use the bucket brigade. Just gonna grab all this. No, Okay, yeah. It's probably because I'm doing so much wall building. Okay, now let's see. There were a couple that I wanted to train as weaponsmiths. Let's see. This hunter, this fish cleaner. Uh, right, okay. Yes, this fish cleaner. They don't have to go too far to. Okay, hunter, fish cleaner. Yeah, basically, the only reason I'm using the labor menu for this is so that I can keep track of who I want to train with, train as what. So I'm just going to have them do some copper bolts, just like a few. And there's another one. Okay, there are a couple. Animal trainer clerk. And clerk. Okay. I'll make just like a few iron shields. I can melt them down. Crappy. Oh, Set. Let's see if I can. I think I need a second one. Um, just grab one random dwarf. Oh, don't go away over there. Trying to hairy animals is actually not that easy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong dwarf. Okay. No, I fucked it. Okay, so we're going back to where they're comfortable. Actually, I want to be able to access that right here. I'm gonna put some pumps to pump the magma. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna lock those two in. Uh-oh. Okay, confirm. Splat. Okay, now where's the deer? Oh, I got one of them. Yay! Okay, well, I'm just gonna cancel that for now. Okay, so now we set up that cage just right here. And I think I can make that an animal training area. And I need like a rope after that. Oh, I thought I made a rope. I guess I didn't. Okay. Make cloth rope out of, what do we got, what's extra? Yeah. Hmm. Actually, I should make some steel. Um, yeah, I got enough lead. Okay, pig iron first. Okay, I think it's time to start some minecart routes. But first I have to engrave some. So, this goes down like that. And this one, like that. So I'll just start with that one, because that one I'm going to use to make a quantum stockpile for flux. Speaking of minecarts. I wonder if it's not worth waiting anymore. I don't know. I'll see. Oh, okay, well, none of them seem concerned. What do they know? You'll get caught in the trap. There's another, I guess. I'm getting real sick of my manager being a terrible administrator. Let's see if she does a better job. What the hell? Okay, I do not understand this. That prioritize is supposed to bump those positions. What? Why is this shit like bugged or something? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna build track stock here. Oh, right. Oh, damn. I should have left more room. Should have done it up here. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. I need to dump it in a stockpile. I can't just dump it in the in the workshop. Oh, damn. So the problem is that if you put a track stop on the track, then as it comes up, it's going to just automatically dump. Oh, and also, okay, oh, no, that was wrong. So I did it again. Okay, yeah. It gets a bit funky in it over on this side here. That one's a little more straightforward. Could have done, yeah, no. I just have to do as is. And then for this one, I have to actually build tracks. Okay, I hope that works. Sometimes you can break the track by not connecting them properly. Okay, yeah, that one has to stop like that. Oh, okay. I started the wrong way. Okay. Okay, just have to pause for a second. Almost forgot to unpause there. You start using the stoneware bricks. There we go. Okay. No, that'll cause traffic jams. Okay, I think I'll undo that. Don't need this one either. Yeah. Now for those routes, I want some wooden minecarts. Um, okay, that's good. For this area. Now the prioritize has them going completely nuts on this task. All right, let's see if I can animate this. Okay, let me try this again. Got him. Okay, well, we got one minecart. So, okay, so I want to send the track stop to this one. So it's probably best to follow. All right. Actually, I'm going to. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to repurpose one of these routes, and I'm going to rename it. Okay, so this it is indeed north because it's going to push in that direction. Now, choose this stockpile, and the desired items are chalk, limestone, and marble. The deer has given birth in the cage. Okay, well, how is the... Oh, right, I should probably assign a trainer. Um, I guess I'm going to need a couple more ropes. Oh, almost. Unfortunately, raspberry wine doesn't leave mud. No, I got some new wild animals now. Oh, and it looks like skillfully trained. Okay. Tree. Okay, the fawn is still wild. Just let him outside for now. I should probably move this animal training zone. Um, the problem is that maybe that will fix it. Okay, well, I think this is it for the month. This has been a pretty long video, and so I am going to stop here, and we will continue along in the remainder of spring.